The internet has been a life-changing source of information for me, so I'd like to share some ideas with you, and maybe you can find some inspiration from what I have learned so far. I'm currently in my 40s, and I've always participated in some kind of physical activity my whole life. Team sports growing up, lifting weights for football in high school. I got into running from age 15 to 18, and I served in the Army for 4 years after high school. I lifted weights consistently in the Army, experimenting with powerlifting and bodybuilding techniques, and continued to lift weights after returning home. College got expensive, so I built up a weight collection of barbells and dumbbells in my basement to make working out more affordable and accessible. But then I started having back problems in my late 20s, which got progressively worse in my 30s. I was in a frustrating cycle of re-injuring my back and gaining weight. As time went on, I developed high blood pressure, plantar fasciitis, and knee pain. The blood pressure medications would give me terrible side effects each time I tried them, and my backpacking trips were becoming painful. It hurt to sit, and it hurt to move. I remember thinking, am I going to have to give up hiking? How long am I going to be around at this rate? I have people counting on me. I was ready for a change. In 2017, I changed jobs and ditched a long commute and long work hours. I started experimenting with nutrition and built up some weight loss momentum, eventually discovering Tom Venuto's Burn the Fat, Feed the Muscle, which does an excellent job of breaking down a straightforward approach to, well, just what the title says. I discovered the book Back Mechanic by Dr. Stuart McGill, and I finally started reducing my back pain. Both the book and watching YouTube interviews with McGill made me decide to take a step back from the barbells to avoid the risk of hurting my back again. I always wanted to get better at jumping rope, so after watching the jump rope dudes on YouTube, I picked up a set of cross ropes and enjoyed the challenge that added to my workouts. During this time, I also bought a book by B.J. Gador, Your Body is Your Barbell, and was intrigued by all the bodyweight progressions shown in the book. I read Pavel's Simple and Sinister and became fascinated by kettlebells. And then I discovered Matt Schifferly, creator of the Red Delta Project. Matt's focus on the mind-to-muscle connection on his YouTube channel and in his books was just what I needed to create a fun, accessible, and comprehensive fitness approach. The back mechanic helped me reduce the pain and stop re-injuring my back. Matt's concepts helped me figure out how to find and correct the weaknesses that cause my back pain. Matt's practical approach to exercise fit nicely into this very efficient situation I was developing. Matt's concepts made me realize that I could keep things simple and fun. As he says, I could do fitness my way. I started putting all these concepts together, and my back made some real progress for the first time in well over a decade. What an absolute relief. The more I left my basement home gym to go outside and experiment with movements that required more floor space or headroom than the basement had to offer, like walking lunges, chin-ups, Turkish get-ups, and jumping rope, the more I realized that having a space outside would be ideal. Besides noting the fact that there was just something fun and healthy about exercise outside. So there you have it. That's the backstory on how I combined all these elements to produce a simple and effective training space outside in 2020.